Mason and Jason. Green River and Mills battling out here. Oh, this 14 cruiser rack. Out of turn 2, same orientation with that 1 State Mason, followed by the 8 bike Blake. 25 bike of Jason rocking on that 3. Oh, we overtake leadership. You boys better go. Oh, yes, sir. Looks like the 15 bike of Blake knocking on his door in that 3. 40 bike Kevin in that 4. Out of turn 2, third straight, 1 State Mason, 17 bike Jack. Flips. Kate is on the ground, 14 cruiser, Blake Davis, Mason Salinas, Jason Williams, Moto 7, we're in heaven. Living in that 3 spot as we come out of turn 1, slinging them into turn 2. 1 bike Mason, staying on lead, out of turn 2, third straight, 8 bike Blake, followed by the 25 of Jason. Same setup, someone in that 2, 25 Jason, in that 3. Moto 24, 14 experts, we got Jack, Kevin, Blake, and Mason. Gates down on 24, 14 experts. 1 State Mason out that 1 spot as we're coming out of turn 1. That looks to be the 15 bike of Blake on that 2. Oh, but we got the 11 bike. Sorry, the 17 bike knocking on his door in that 3. It's gonna be the 1 bike of Mason. Who's getting that 2? Who's getting that 2? 15 Blake. Head back towards that finish line. 10 bike Grayson, 1 Sebastian, 20 Michael. 14 cruisers not ready to drop. Motor number 9. Blake Davis, Jason Williams, Mason Salinas. Oh yeah, bobblehead himself. 1 State Mason out getting the whole shot coming into turn 1. Right on his heels, that 8 bike of Blake in that 2. 25 bike of Jason on the 3 coming out of second straight. Turn 2, third. Let's go. 1 State Mason, 8 of Blake, 25 of Jason. Same setup inside and outside of turn 3 coming back. And it's going to be 1 bike Mason, 8 Blake, 25 Jason. Experts doing it too at Blake Davis, Jack Huss, Kevin Robinette, Mason Salinas. 1 State Mason out there with an early lead yet again. 1 7 bike Jack in the 2 with the 15 of Blake on that 3. Out of turn 2, third straight, let's go. 1 State Mason keeping that lead.
Pedal, Kevin,
closing the door on a Swapperooski. Oh yeah, 1 State Sky High Mason. Blake, Jason, and Mason. 1 bike Mason out with a lead. Oh, what are you doing, dude? That was crazy. 1 State Mason out in the 1 spot. 8 bike Blake on that 2. 25 bike Jason on that 3. Same setup inside, outside of turn 2. Third straight. Little manual action in here as we come into turn 3. 1 State Mason, 8 of Blake, 25 bike of Jason.
Like what happened?
Moto 10. Man, I've watched all those kids race so much, I don't even look at the moto sheet for them. Been watching them all race together for 6 years now. Man, it doesn't seem like that long. Golly. 14 experts rocking and rolling. 31 is the Moto Blake Davis, Jack Huss, Kevin Robinette, and Mason Salinas. 1 State Mason out in the 1 spot, coming around looking back at me. 15 Blake in that 2. 17 bike of Jack knocking on the door in the 3 spot, trying to make a move as we come into turn 3. Heading my way though once again as the 1 State Mason gonna lock that one in again. 15 bike of Blake, staying on Blake, Jason, and Mason. 1 bike Mason out with a lead. Oh, what are you doing, dude? That was crazy. 1 State Mason out in the 1 spot. 8 bike Blake on that 2. 25 bike Jason on that 3. Same setup inside, outside of turn 2. Third straight. Little manual action in here as we come into turn 3. 1 State Mason, 8 of Blake, 25 bike of Jason.
Like what happened?
Man, I've watched all those kids race so much, I don't even look at the moto sheet for them. Been watching them all race together for 6 years now. Man, it doesn't seem like that long. Golly. 14 experts rocking and rolling. 31 is the Moto Blake Davis, Jack Huss, Kevin Robinette, and Mason Salinas. 1 State Mason out in the 1 spot, coming around looking back at me. 15 Blake in that 2. 17 bike of Jack knocking on the door in the 3 spot, trying to make a move as we come into turn 3. Heading my way though once again as the 1 State Mason gonna lock that one in again. 15 bike of Blake. Oh, we were on the gas, but that's gonna be the 1 bike of Sebastian. 14 cruiser, motor number 9, Blake Davis, Jason Williams, and Mason Salinas. Oh, we're going in high and tight. One State Mason prevailing in the 1 spot with Ada Blake on his heels in the 2. That 25 bike of Jason rocking on that 3 spot in and out of turn 2. Third straight, same setup. One State Mason making it look easy out there on his cruiser rack. Third turn, 4th straight. First gear fast is in the house today. There's a lot of first gear fast riders. That's going to be the 1 bike. Takes down Moto 19, 14 experts.
Go, Gobby, good job, kiddo.
Man, Moto Maker did my knees dirty here, man. They put her with a 12X. That's crazy. Oh, look at that, though. Heading back my way. 1 bike Mason keeping it up in the air because he sure don't care. Rhythm section action. 1 State Mason, 15 of Blake, and the 2 of Aspen. We got 3 single file for the miles. We come into turn 3. Slinging them wide, keeping it high. 4 straight. 1 State Mason, 15 Blake, and the 2 of Aspen. Moto number 6 is the Moto. We got Blake Davis, Jason Williams, and Mason Salinas. 1 State Mason out in that 1 spot coming in out of turn 1. That is going to be the 8 bike of Blake in that 2 with the 25 bike of Jason on that 3. Same setup coming in and out of turn 2. Third straight. Let's go. 1 State Mason keeping the leadership as we come into turn 3. Finishing this one out strong. Setup's going to be 1 State Mason, 8 Blake, 25 Jason. Gates down, let's go. Who's it going to be? 1 bike Mason, 15 Blake, 2 of Aspen as we come rocking and rolling into turn 1. Same setup, exiting that one. We got a good lead, single file for the mile in a 1, 2, 3 spot. Setting up high and tight coming into turn 2. Out of turn 2, heading my way. Yes, sir. 1 bike Mason, 15 of Blake, and a 2 of Aspen. Out of turn 3, 4 straight, unless something crazy happens. I think that's how that's going to finish out. Yes, sir. 1 bike Mason. Moto 20 stacking up right now.